What's up YouTube, here CMI, and today I'm going to be doing a gaming setup video. But first off, I want to thank all of you guys for helping me reach 2,300 subscribers, which is honestly amazing. So I want to thank all of you guys for that awesome support, and yeah, so let's jump on into the gaming setup video right now. Alright, so we're going to start from my PC all the way to the PlayStation and all of that good stuff. So the monitor that I use is a Samsung SyncMaster F2080, and this is $500, but I ended up buying it for only $80 from a friend, and it's actually really good. One of the good things about it is that it moves like side to side and stuff like that, and also you can turn it around and all that. I normally won't do that because I like it just the way it is, and I think it looks good just the way it is right now. And the keyboard, which is probably the worst keyboard on the planet, it makes lots of sound when I'm trying to game or when I'm trying to make a video, which I got this for like around like $20, and I really didn't want to spend too much on a keyboard, so I ended up just buying a random one. And I guess this is okay, but in the near future time I will definitely be changing that up. And so the mouse, mine is a wireless Logitech mouse. Fucking just focus it there to the logo. No, it does not. Okay, that's all good. But this mouse is actually really good. The only problem that I have with it is that the fact that sometimes it sort of lags, which isn't good. But yeah, overall I would say it's a good mouse. It fits perfect right in the hand, and it's like really easy to use, you know, all that stuff. So let's go down all the way. Wait, my webcam, you guys. Yep, a lot of people were probably going to be asking for that. So yeah, so the webcam is LifeCam HD 3000. As you guys can see here on the box that I'm gonna show you guys it right there. And this was for around $40, I think, which is actually a really good price for an HD webcam, so that's really good for it. And it actually works really well. It doesn't really come with too much features or like any special type of software with it, but overall it does the job and it does good. Now, where the magic really happens, this is the PC, and I built this with my own two hands, with my own bare two hands. Oh shit, I can't show my bare two hands. Oh my goodness. Okay, whatever. But yeah, I ended up building this PC with my own two hands, and it was my first time actually building a PC ever, and I was actually worried that I wouldn't build it as good as it should be, but it ended up working perfectly. The specs on this PC are, it has an i5 processor. The graphics card is a GTX 660, 2 GBs, and the RAM on this is actually really good. The RAM is 2400 speed. I'm not sure what the MHZ stands for, but that's what I'm gonna call it, speed. And what else does it have? Yeah, the motherboard in it is an MSI, I think, MSI motherboard, if you guys can't really see it too well in there. And the case, of course, is a Corsair R200, I believe. Yes, I think it is. And the power supply as well is from Corsair. As you guys can see in the back over here, yeah, it does well. Also, I got this little thing here that you guys probably asking about. This is basically the Wi-Fi adapter that allows me to have Wi-Fi on this crazy machine. Like, this is my first ever build, and I think I did a pretty good job on it. And yeah, so let's go to the console, which is right here. But first, we're gonna talk about the headset. So this headset, I bought it 2 years ago, and it worked really well. But now I think it's just getting old, and the quality of it is sort of just going down. And the reason why I have this on there is so that it's a pop filter for it, so that it doesn't really, you know, it doesn't sound as crappy as it should. It sounds really well. But I'm thinking of buying the same one soon, or I might just get a professional microphone So who knows, I might end up doing that. And this is a rocket fish. I'll have all of this stuff linked in the description once again. And over here is the PlayStation. This thing right here. Don't worry about the Apple sticker. I know a lot of people like to put stuff on their PlayStations, like stickers and all that stuff. But yeah, this is mine. I believe it's like 160 gigs stored in there. And so this records everything from that screen, brings it all the way into here, and then there's a software on my computer called the Elgato Game Capture, so that records everything that you see on my screen. And there's a little delay between it, which is I think like 3 seconds of a delay. So if I were to move something per se, like here, as you guys can see, right, you guys can see that I'm gonna move it this side, boom. That takes a while, 3 seconds, and then that shows on. So I would normally play on that. I wouldn't suggest that you guys use this as like your gaming thing. Yeah, so I usually just turn this off in the back, just click that exit there while it's recording and while I'm gaming over here, because this has a better response time than that does. But yeah, and also what else? Oh yeah, my games. My games here, I got Call of Duty Black Ops 2, 2K14, which I'm currently playing right now, as I am waiting for the next game. Call of Duty Ghosts, which I really haven't played in over, I don't even know, I think like 4 months or probably more. And then I got GTA 5, of course, the freaking best game yet. And then I got a bunch of games here: Last of Us, Black Ops 1, WWE 2K12, actually not 2K, but you guys know, LA Noire. We got here GTA Liberty City, which has both of the episodes. Then GTA 5, no, GTA 5, I mean GTA 4, my bad there. Which actually has, I think they have the same episodes in there, yeah they do. It's weird. And then Modern Warfare 3 in here. And then lastly, but this game, which I haven't played because it just doesn't work for some reason. And yeah, so that is about it. I believe I didn't miss out anything. Oh yeah, my chair. This chair is really crappy. So, I don't think you guys want this chair. I'd probably suggest you guys get like a different chair, or just, I don't know, any chair should do. I usually play on this. I just sit down. I'm like, okay, just play here, because, I don't know, it seems like it's at a good level to where if I were to sit as to here and look down at it, it just feels really weird. And yeah, anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, be sure to click that like button. And I have one more thing. You guys all is probably wondering what is behind this. Well, what's behind this is just that, a room. That's about it. That's about it. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for 2,300 subscribers. Hopefully you guys, of course, enjoyed. And I know this isn't the best setup, but it does the trick, and it does make the videos and all that stuff. And right now, I'm actually going to open up the software that I use to create videos on right now, which is Sony Vegas Pro, which I'm going to go and render this video on there, and hopefully it turns out great. But yeah, that's it for me, and I'll see you guys all later.